What's up, everybody, and welcome back. James Haviland here with the Living in the Villages team, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Today's video, we're going to check out the village of Polo Ridge and the village of Glenbrook and the neighborhoods that go with those villages and, amenities and such nearby, okay? So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end. This video is a little different from the previous videos. We're trying something different here, so let us know down in the comments what you think, all right? Let's get right to the video. No more wasting time.
Alright folks, here we go. As promised, we're going to check out the village of Glenbrook and the village of Polo Ridge. Now, we're going to be turning north on Buena Vista, but if you turn right, there's the arrow. There's a new shopping center right there, and it's going to be Sprouts Farmers Market. You got to check that place out. Love it. So, when we're on the boulevards and these main roads, I have the video sped up so we can get through it. Otherwise, it's going to be like a 40-minute video. So, this golf course you're seeing right now is actually Hawks Bay Golf Course. Now, as soon as we turn into the village of Polo Ridge, I'm going to pull up a little ground shot of that so you can see that golf course again. It's going to be immediately to your left. Also, when we get into these neighborhoods, it's not going to be so fast. I'm going to slow it down, bring it to regular speed. When we get into the neighborhoods, just on these main roads, there's the village of Polo Ridge. Just on these main roads, we're going to have it going fast, like I said, so it's not like a 40-minute video. So as soon as you enter in this village, there it is. That's the Hawks Bay Golf Course. And immediately across the street and to your right as you enter Polo Ridge, you got the postal station there. So we're going to head down a bit. Right now we're on Southern Trace. I don't believe it's a boulevard, avenue, or anything. It's just Southern Trace. And we're going to turn right on Archer Avenue. And we're going to head towards the Villa Beria neighborhood. These are courtyard villas we're about to see. But as always, folks, if you or anybody you know ever needs anything, any kind of help, my team and I love helping folks just like you each and every day. We truly do. This is what we love to do each and every day. So don't be scared. Pick up the phone or shoot us an email. We'd love to meet you and help you out there. Now, this golf course you're seeing on the left and right side of the road there is the Stirrup Cup Golf Course. Yes, folks, that's the same golf course on both sides of the road. And right now we're about to pop into the Courtyard Villa Beria neighborhood. Now, these are courtyard villas, like you've heard me say many times if you've seen the previous videos. Most of these are 1.5 car garages, but I have noticed that a lot of them are 2-car garages. But we're not going to spend too much time in there. We're going to go ahead and get out of there right now. And we're going to continue down Archer Avenue. We're going to get back on the road, Southern Trace, and continue through the village of Polo Ridge. And folks, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss the future videos. Make sure you share the videos too. That's a good one. If you know somebody that could benefit from this video, hit that share button. Let all your friends know. Alright, we're going to hang it right here. And this road, if you don't already know this, for the folks that probably live here, but when you enter in Southern Trace on Buena Vista into the village of Polo Ridge, which we did, this road actually goes all the way back to Highway 466 and all that shopping down there. But I'll show you that here in a few minutes on this video. It was such a beautiful day. It's so beautiful going out and filming, not only in the village, just Florida in general. It's just, I mean, look at that sky. It's beautiful. And it's nice. It's chilly, but it's perfect. It's comfortable. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. I mean, not on this day anyway. I know this morning, it was a little chilly, but it's okay. It warms up a bit. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and head down this street right here, just so we can see more homes. This one, I believe, is a cul-de-sac. I love those. It's like a dead end, but it's not, I guess, to each his own. Whatever you like, right? Look at that sky. Can't get enough of it. You know what? Let's go ahead and freeze it here for a second so we can just gaze at that sky, put some eyeballs on it, you know what I mean? There you go. Alright, we're going to get back on Southern Trace. And we're going to head down just before we exit this village. We're going to pop into another villa neighborhood, except these are patio villa homes. And this is going to be in the villa neighborhood of Natchez. There we go. Let's get a little ding for you, a little arrow. Bing! There you go. All right. Just like the other villa neighborhoods, we don't spend too much time in these because, you know, like I say it all the time. I repeat myself a lot if you haven't noticed. But these are patio villas, and they tend to all look the same, so we don't really spend too much time in these neighborhoods. So we'll go ahead and get you some shots there. I'm gonna flip it around here in a second, and we're gonna head out of this neighborhood. All right, so we're gonna keep heading down Southern Trace, and just in a second we're gonna exit the village of Polo Ridge. But like I said a few minutes ago, once you exit this, if you stay on Southern Trace, it takes you right to Highway 466. So if you live in this neighborhood, you just pop out of here and you hit all the shopping right here. You got PetSmart, Walmart, you got all the shopping, you have restaurants, but we're gonna show you right here. We're just gonna flip it around real quick and we're gonna head back the way we just came. You got a Circle K gas station right here. There's a Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, all that is, I mean, there's so much right here on 466. And there it is, right ahead of us, 466. All right, we're going to go ahead and flip it around. Let's go back into Polo Ridge. And we're going to speed this up here so we don't have to drive through the same thing we just seen. We're going to skip along to the entrance rather, where we came in just a few minutes ago. All right, there it is. And you know what? While we're waiting for this light, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're liking the video, give us a like, you know, a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. We're going to speed this up a bit. Otherwise, we're going to wait forever for this light. You see how fast those cars are going? All right, the light, there we go. The light should be turning green. So right now, we're going to pop across Buena Vista, and we're going to head into the Saddlebrook Softball Complex and Recreation Center. There you go. This is pretty cool over here. If you like to play ball, you know, baseball, softball, pickleball, this is your area over here. I mean, there's several places throughout the villages, but we're not talking about those neighborhoods. We're talking about this section right here. So right in front of me, you got the recreation center. And just behind that recreation center, and a little bit to the right, is the pool. And that's adults only. And when it says adults only, and you can always read the signs, of course, it is 30 years old or above, obviously with guest ID or resident ID. Now that golf course right there is the Saddlebrook Golf Course. All right, so we're gonna keep going, but we're not gonna exit just yet. I'm gonna show you those softball fields. Let's go. If you can see it on the right, we'll see it here in a second, but you see just to the right now, those are the pickleball courts there. It was a very busy day today. Or excuse me, not today. The day I filmed this was just a couple days ago, but it was really nice. It was perfect. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. Everybody was out. I mean, just up ahead here, you got a fella sitting on the back of his car putting on his cleats. I remember them days in Little League, you know, putting on cleats and those big socks with the white, with the blue stripe going up the side. Kind of brings back memories when I see other people playing baseball or softball in this case. All right, let's get you a shot. Let's get that. There you go. You got 4 fields there. Oh, there's the pickleball courts if you caught that on the right-hand side. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Alright, just before we get out of here, I'm going to actually point right there at that sign. That's the village's polo club. Now, I've gone over here many times. I have yet to see a polo match, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. There it is right there. It's pretty big. It's pretty darn big, actually. And I would love to see a polo match. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to have to check it out and look it up because I got to see one of those now. I got to take my wife. My wife loves horses. I would love to check that out. All right. Enough of that stuff. We're going to get back on Buena Vista heading north. And like I said before, we're going to go pretty fast on these boulevards, you know, just so we can kind of get through the video so you're not watching a 40-minute video or clicking off.
All right, folks. I got the map pulled up right now. So right here where this red X is, that's where the video started. So we headed east on 466. We turned left on Buena Vista. But before I turned left, I mentioned that Sprouts Farmers Market. So you got to make sure you check that out if you haven't already. So we headed north on Buena Vista, and we turned left onto Southern Trace, and we entered into the village of Polo Ridge. But before we did that, I mentioned this golf course on the left-hand side of Buena Vista, and that is the Hawks Bay Executive Golf Course. Get rid of some of this stuff right here. All right. So we entered in the village of Polo Ridge, and we headed down Southern Trace. We actually turned on Archer Avenue, and this is the Villa Beria neighborhood. But when we went on Southern Trace, if you remember, as I continued down, I said if you stay on Southern Trace, you'll go right back to 466. So if you live in this village right here, you're pretty solid, because you got all this shopping down here. And what I'll do before I end this segment of the video, I'll zoom out so you can see all of what I'm talking about. So let's get rid of a lot of that. All right. So like I said, we headed down Southern Trace, and then what we did is we flipped it around. We headed back down Southern Trace, and then we crossed over. Let's change the color here. We crossed over Buena Vista, and we headed over to the Saddlebrook Softball Complex / Saddlebrook Pool and Recreation Center. And that's this right here, all this. And then this is actually the polo field right here, very big. And then you have your adults only pool right here. That's 30 years or older. You got your courts, you got your softball complex, you got the 4 fields right there. And this is the Saddlebrook Golf Course. So let's go ahead. And then when we left rather, we went and let's get this color right here. We turned right on Buena Vista and continue heading north. And we'll stop that part there. I'm going to zoom out real quick to show you all that shopping. But when we put the video back on, we'll continue on to the next village, which is the village of Glenbrook. Let's get this scribble scrabble out of here. Switch this, and let's get this going. Let me show you all that shopping. There's so much, folks. It's kind of unreal in reality. All right. Let's see if we can zoom in a little. All right. So right here, we have 301. Okay. This right here is 466. County Road 466. There it is. And then this is the Buena Vista Boulevard that we went up. I mean, this whole area is filled. I mean, restaurants, you have Walmart, you have Publix, you have Bell's Shopping. Olive Garden, Red Lobster, you got all the regular fast food places. You have the Fresh Market, Hobby Lobby, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, several banks, furniture store. I mean, you name it. The high school is right here as well. I mean, PetSmart. Actually, the PetSmart, that's actually where my wife and I actually take our dog. Love that place. Love those folks there. They take really good care of our little mini poodle Leia. So, but anyway, that's that, folks. And we'll keep going with the video, and we'll put the map back up at the end of the video so you can see where we went to on the second part. Thank you.
All right, so now we're going to pop into the village of Glenbrook. Now, just as you enter this village, immediately on, well, excuse me, take that back, not immediately on the right-hand side, just a little bit, you're going to have the postal station there on the right-hand side. We'll bring up a clip, a little side clip for you. Should be coming up in just a second. There you go. Look at that beautiful sky. So we're going to be heading down this road. This is Tally Ridge Drive. And if you remember, this road actually goes all the way, wraps all the way around, exits out Buena Vista again, but you'll be in the village of Bel Air. Now that golf course you see right there, that is actually the Glenview Champions. Oh no, excuse me, I'm sorry, that was the Stirrup Cup golf course. The Stirrup Cup golf course. Listen to me. Actually, the one, there we go, that's it right there. That's the Glenview Champions golf course. That one is pretty large. Look at that. Look at that water. Oh, I'm a sucker for lakes and water and beaches and beautiful blue skies. How about you guys? Yeah, let's go ahead and turn down this neighborhood here. Ooh, another cul-de-sac. Love these. You can really just have a cul-de-sac party, right? All the homes on the cul-de-sac, yeah, maybe invite some others that aren't on the cul-de-sac. I don't know. But yeah, it's like a little block party. I guess you just got to be friendly with your neighbors. Everybody want to throw a party or something, right? Alright, we're going to get back on Tally Ridge Drive and drive down this a little bit. And make sure you reach out to the number or the email on the screen, folks, if you ever need anything. Like I say all the time, my team and I love helping folks just like you. This is what we love to do each and every day. And by the way, that's the same golf course, the Glenview Champions Golf Course. As I mentioned earlier, it is pretty large. Pop into one of these neighborhoods. Some homes. Look at those well manicured lawns. I love a palm tree. If you love palm trees, let me know down in the comments. I'm a sucker for a palm tree. And that Toyota Supra, if you've seen that yellow one on the right. When we pop out of here, oh wait, I don't think this is a cul-de-sac. Or maybe it is. I don't remember, it doesn't matter. Now we're going to get back here on Tally Ridge Drive. We're going to head out. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Let's get out of the village of Glenbrook. Now we're going to head over to a neighborhood that is a part of the village of Glenbrook. It's just not right here. So we're going to speed up this clip right here. There we go. Look how fast. All right. So actually right there to the right of us right now is the Harold S. Schwartz Wildlife Preserve. And surrounding that preserve, which you'll see some houses coming up on your right-hand side, right about there, that's actually the village of Santiago, which we were going to be doing that village in a future video, just not today. And we're coming up to a roundabout here, and just on the corner, right there is the world-famous Savannah Center. Be sure to check that out. I have not caught any shows there, but I heard they are phenomenal. So I recommend popping in there at least once in your life. And actually, if you stay to the right here, that's El Camino Real. I hope I said that right, Bill. Well, if you take that road, that'll take you all the way to the Spanish Springs. And actually, if you turn right here, you'll continue north on Buena Vista. But we're not doing that today. Now we're going to head down and we're going to head towards the Glenview Country Club. This golf course on the right-hand side is still the Glenview Champions Golf Course. We're going to actually, when we get to the end of this road, we're going to pop into the neighborhood of Sunbury, which is a part of the village of Glenbrook. And you'll see the neighborhood. We're going to go on St. James Circle. And surrounding that whole neighborhood is the same golf course, the Glenview Champions Golf Course. I love this drive right here. Sometimes I just drive down here and then turn around and just go back the other way. I just love the canopy trees. It's so peaceful. So now we're going to turn right here. We're going to pop into the neighborhood of Sunbury. There you go. Get a little ding, a little arrow for you. I love this neighborhood, probably because the houses are so large. That neighborhood on the left there, we're going to pop into that here once we finish Sunbury. Alright, like I said, this road is St. James Circle. And the homes you find in here are going to be probably more than likely over the $1 million mark. Definitely over the $1 million mark, but I'm not sure if there's any that are a little bit less than that. And as you can see, the lot size, very large lot sizes. You got 3, 4, even 5-car garages in this neighborhood. And so as St. James Circle goes around, in between, there's a lake. So we'll get some drone shots of that here in a second, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is what I was talking about. That's that golf course on the right, which is the Glenview Champions Golf Course. See how it goes around the neighborhood, like I was talking about? And then to your left, you see the lake? That's right in the center of the St. James Circle. So right now, we're going to pop into this neighborhood. These are townhomes. This is the carriage houses at Glenview. These are townhomes, so if you know townhomes, you know they're 2 stories. These are pretty cool. Check those out. There you go. And that's the same golf course, the Glenview Champions Golf Course. It is huge. And this is just an aerial shot of those homes. What I love about this neighborhood right here, or even Sunbury, is as you exit right here, which we're about to, boom, you're going to have the Glenview Country Club right there. So if you want to have yourself a cocktail or a good dinner, you can just walk if you like. That's why you're not driving any vehicles and drinking and driving, you know what I mean? That's it, folks. There's the Glenview Country Club right there.
Alright folks, so here's the second part of the video. This is going to be the end here. So when we turned out of the softball complex, we headed north on Buena Vista, and we turned left on Tally Ridge Drive into the village of Glenbrook. This is a pretty good jump right here, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, and then we can zoom in so we can focus more on the second part of the video right here. Okay, so like I said, we went up Buena Vista, we turned on Tally Ridge Drive. And if you've seen the last video, or one of the last videos rather, where we did the village of Bel Air, and I told you that when you enter in the village of Bel Air, which is right here, and you'll enter in on Tally Ridge Drive. And if you stay on Tally Ridge Drive, it'll take you all the way back out to Buena Vista, but you'll be exiting the village of Glenbrook. So that's the village we're showcasing today. So let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of this scribble scrabble, and we'll get back to that. Let's change the color up a little. Let's go back to red. So, like I said, you're going to turn on Tally Ridge Drive, and then this first course right here is the Stirrup Cup Golf Course, okay? And then this right here is the Glenview Champions Golf Course. Remember I said it was pretty big. It went around the neighborhood of Sunbury. I mean, it's pretty large up there, okay? Let's go ahead and get rid of that scribble scrabble. Get back to what we did. So we went on the village of Glenbrook, and then we came back out the village of Glenbrook, and we hung a left, still heading north, and we went up right here. I mentioned that this was the village of Santiago, which that will be in the future video. This is the world famous Savannah Center, and then I believe this pool, I believe they're called sports pools. So make sure to check that out. This is El Camino Real, which heads to the Spanish Springs Square area. And then we headed down, let's get rid of some of the scribble scrabble. And then we headed down, we swung it around the roundabout, we headed down towards the Glenview Country Club. And what we did was, we came down, we hung a right into the neighborhood of Sunbury. We went around that neighborhood because it's on St. James Circle. And like I said before, it's surrounded by that Glenview Champions Golf Course. And then there's that beautiful lake right in the center there. But just before we ended the video, we came out, just before we exited the neighborhood of Sunbury, we popped in this road right here, and these are the carriage homes at Glenview, and these are townhomes. And remember what I said? Best part about this is right when you exit that neighborhood, boom, you're in the parking lot of the Glenview Country Club.
As always, if you folks need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to the contact information you see on the screen. We love helping folks just like you each and every day. We truly do. That's why we make these videos. I mean, that's one reason why we make the videos, right? So you can make a better decision on where you want to live in Central Florida, or in the villages for that matter. Take care of yourself, drink lots of water, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.